Hey guys, this is Barry Johnson from Lilymo Games, and I want to update you guys on some of the improvements and fixes that we've been adding to Saint Slayer over the past few days, and I guess the week or so since launch now. These updates are all live on Steam and PlayStation, and they will be up to date soon on Xbox and Switch as well. Those platforms are pretty close to up to date, but these last few things I'm going to go over here with you today are only live on PlayStation and Steam at the time of recording this, so keep that in mind and look for them to come soon to Xbox and Switch. Okay, so first thing I want to cover is a slight issue we had where if you died to a poisonous fish before and you had a halo, you would just die. You wouldn't be resurrected like you should be. So that was a little bug we wanted to correct. And as you can see, it now works as planned. And another thing we had issues with was the collection. So for the treasures, before you collect them, they tell you what stage they're found in, and the treasure number. But after they were found, it didn't say what treasure number each one was, and it still listed the stage number. So that caused some confusion for people not knowing which treasure was which number in terms of unlocking achievements and trophies and stuff like that. So we just cleaned that up. So now once you found a treasure, it'll give you the Roman numeral of the treasure number there at the top, and it no longer lists the stage that it was found in because that's no longer needed since you've already collected it. So that'll just help things be more clear for people in terms of which treasure is which password and that kind of stuff. Okay, so another change we made was, I'll just go to stage 2 or actually I'll go to a secret password we added. That'll be even better. So we added a few more secret passwords to the game, and this one was requested specifically by Dustin, but also by a few reviewers mentioned stuff like this. And it's in regards to being able to control your jumps in the air. So we specifically didn't want the game to work like that, and it's built around assuming that you can't, right? Like the game design, all of the gaps, all of the enemy placements, it's all based around that. But at the same time, there's no harm in letting someone mess around in a way. So I added this trophy called Modern, which will allow you to do that. However, it will void any achievements or trophies that you would earn if you play on this mode. And you can play on it in hard, classic, easy. And I'll just boot it up here. And you can see right away, I can jump and I have free motion in the air. So that's basically it for that password. It's just an option for people who really want to play it that way, who aren't used to the classic style of Castlevania where you're locked into your jumps. So it's there as an option for you. Okay, one other thing that I added was a post-credits score tally. So now after you beat the game and the credits have finished, it'll tally up your points. It'll tell you how many times you died on the playthrough. It'll tell you how many treasures you found, how many NPCs you saved. And you'll earn some orbs based on your final scores. It counts all that up. And there's also some tweaks made to boss weaknesses. We wanted to have some weaknesses for the bosses, so if you have specific weapon power-up, I won't spoil them, but you can really destroy a boss quickly if you have the right one. And some of them were a bit too overpowered where you might actually kill the boss in one hit, so we scaled that back a bit so you could actually take in what's happening and have it be a few hits rather than just a sure thing in one shot. So this is a mode, a password mode, and we just changed this one up a bit. So before it was a lot of it was a steady pace of birds would attack you in this mode. This is chicken mode. You have more chicken drops in this password mode, but also you get attacked randomly by birds, right? So we wanted to vary it more, and we changed up the positioning of these guys so that you get more different angles. And also we made it so that they'll come in swarms rather than just a steady pace. You'll have to take out a bunch of them at once, and then they'll leave you alone for a little bit. So I got a really big pack of them there, you see. Anyway, that's just one of the little touch-ups we made to make this mode seem a little bit more interesting. And on top of that, we did a bunch of little things, right? Like one of the little things I have here that I won't bother demonstrating that I've noted is if you die on top of a spear that's stuck in a wall, that could create like a floating corpse when you play the level again. So we just made adjustments to stuff like that to clean things up. Another one is we mentioned the word mana instead of faith in a few places in the store, so I corrected that. And I think that's about all of my notes other than the trading cards. So if you're playing on Steam, we added the Steam trading cards in, and you can collect all 7 of them, and we put a secret password in the background of each of the trading cards. So if you collect it, you can click on the image and it'll sort of zoom out and show you a larger version of the image, and you'll see the secret password there. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. You can craft them into badges. We have all 5 badge levels and a foil badge level. We set up the emoticons and the profile backgrounds. So there's lots of fun stuff for you to check out if you're playing the game on Steam. Anyway, that's about it for today. There's lots of other little things I could get into, but I don't want to take too long in this video. So thanks again for watching, and thanks for checking out Saint Slayer.